Hello friends, today let's talk about reference, review and revision in the Civil Procedure Code. You must have heard these terms in a news channel or whenever you read any law article or as a client when you go to a lawyer and he says that let's file a review petition or let's go for a reference. But do you really know what these terms reference, review and revision really mean? Let's find out. But before we go into the contents of this video, press the like button and the subscribe button so that you will get notifications whenever I upload contents like these. Now, reference. Reference is provided for under section 113 of the Civil Procedure Code. Now, the use of this reference is that often it happens during a trial that a question comes up before the trial court where the trial court does not know what to do. A question about the validity of any particular act or a rule, or it might be a regulation where the law is silent about its validity, whether that law or act or rule is applicable in the case or not. And since the trial court is under this confusion, it cannot decide what to do. So, under section 113 of the CPC, the trial court asks the High Court its opinion on the question. And this is called reference. Now, review. Review is provided for under section 114 of the CPC. Under review, an aggrieved party, a party against whom an order has been passed by the court, that party goes before the same court again and tries to persuade the court as to why that decree or order that was passed against the party was not correct or why that order should be taken back. It will come up with a set of new reasons because of which that order should be taken back, and that is called review. The Supreme Court in BCCI versus Netaji Cricket Club AIR 2005 SC 592 has held that in a review, even the subsequent events, the events which are subsequent to the original order against which the review is made, those subsequent events can also be mentioned in a review petition. As it turns out that in most of the cases, the subsequent events turn out to be of great importance in deciding a question or a review petition. Now, a review can be filed before the same court which has passed the earlier order or decree. It can be the High Court also. If the High Court has passed the earlier judgment or decree, then the review petition will lie before the same High Court. And now, let's go for revision. Revision is provided for under section 115 of the CPC. Under revision, mostly the jurisdictional matters are done. If the trial court oversteps its jurisdiction or it fails to exercise a jurisdiction which under the law it ought to have exercised the jurisdiction, then the High Court under revision can correct that error of the trial court. In revision, the High Court has to exercise its power very carefully. The powers of revision is very limited. The High Court cannot challenge the decision or finding of a trial court in anything other than jurisdictional matters. For instance, the trial court decides a question on any particular issue or a particular fact. Then under revision, the High Court cannot challenge that. That can be done in an appeal, but we'll talk about appeal in some other day. Now, in Sripat C. Mahajan versus Sanjay Radheshyam Jaiswal, AIR 2002, Bombay 211, the Bombay High Court has held that under revision, it cannot attack the finding of facts of subordinate courts. No doubt, the power of revision is limited in comparison to the appellate power, which is under an appeal. So, let's summarize the points. Under a reference, the trial court seeks the wisdom of the High Court whenever it is in any confusion. In a review, the aggrieved party goes before the same court which has passed the order and tries to convince it as to why that order was incorrect and tries to take back that order. And in a revision, the High Court exercises its jurisdiction to correct any errors under jurisdiction of the trial court. So, both reference and revision comes before only the High Court, but a review can be exercised both at the trial court and at the High Court, depending on whether it was the trial court which has passed the earlier order or it was the High Court. Whichever court was passing that original order, that revision will lie before that same court. So guys, if you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to my channel, and also share my videos with your family or your friends. I'll see you on the next one.